Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a forecast update on the weather, and there's going to be two main stories. The first one is that there's going to be a big storm across the Midwest. It's going to leave up to a foot of snow in Wisconsin. And the second story is there's going to be a lot of cold air pretty much across the whole entire country. Brutal cold air, I should emphasize, and it's going to be the coldest air of the season so far. Because I'm pretty sure that there will be colder air later on in the season. But also, a quick little note, guys: happy holidays. Enjoy this time with your family because the holidays are truly a great time of the year. Hopefully, you'll be able to solve any major issues that you have just in time so you can enjoy these holidays because the holidays are truly great. And I would like to thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. Every time you click on my videos, it just brings me so much joy because I have pretty much started from 0 subscribers a year ago to now over 600. So thank you guys so much for doing this, and I could not thank you guys more. So let's get right into the video. First off, let's look at what the models are saying about the precipitation surface map, and you can see there's going to be a storm over here lifting with some heavy rain, but it doesn't get far. It just glides off the East Coast and into the Atlantic Ocean. But this is the story we're talking about. So you can see the low developing across the Northwest, dropping down here, and a band just erupts from the west, pretty much just racing across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and UP of Michigan. And then the low intensifies and moves on over here. This is the different storm. Don't worry, it doesn't jump from here to there. You can see the circle right here. That's where the storm is, and a band of snow develops on the north of it, on the northwest side, and it pretty much just moves northeast, dumping quite a bit of snow in the areas affected. It's going to be traveling pretty much right over Chicago, so Chicago will most likely get just rain out of this, maybe some snow showers on the backside of it. But afterwards, this is the same storm, just blows up and goes away, and then afterwards, you could see that there's just going to be cold air. You could tell based off the surface map because there's not a lot of storms. It's absolutely quiet. A couple of Alberta clippers coming along with a cold front, and a high pressure, which always indicates calm weather, and cold weather usually comes with sunny skies. So at least that's to it. But you can see some high packing isobursts. Looks quite windy across the Midwest and East. But overall, and then after that, the pattern goes back into active mode. But we'll need to talk about first about some of the snow totals. You could see it's just a path from Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, and then into Canada and northern Maine. Northern Maine could get up to 20 inches from this storm, so quite a big storm. But areas Wisconsin, Iowa, even Minnesota, UP, and Michigan, probably around a foot of snow. So quite a big storm. Not anything record breaking, but it's going to be quite a travel snarler because this is going to be right around Christmas time. You can see when we go back and travel, take a look back when the snow falls. This is December 22nd, 23rd. This all falls, so this will definitely disrupt traffic because people don't only travel on Christmas Day, they also travel a couple of days in advance. So that'll definitely be a bigger issue than if it fell somewhere in January or February. So now let's look at the 2-meter temp anomaly, and that's pretty much where the the blue colors show where the colder air is, and the red shows where the warmer air is. So as of now, much of the country is in warm phase, and after the storm, you can see it's pretty much located right here. Drops down. This is the typical setup. Cold air. The warm air goes way up into Canada. Cold air right behind this low trailing cold front. And then after the storm, the cold air just bleeds into the U.S. And look at some of these colors. This is pretty, it's just amazing to see such bright colors on the map. And some of these colors, this is around, what is this, like bright pink, so that's 20 degrees below, 16 to 20 degrees below. And if you're wondering, well, you're not showing us how the actual temperatures, how cold are they going to actually be, I'll show you guys that in a minute, so don't worry. But you can see just moving forward, it just stays cold for much of the country. A couple of brief warm-ups, but especially across the East Coast, it's going to east of Rockies is just going to stay cold. And now I will actually show you how cold the temperatures will be. let's rewind this back to about 100 hours. Okay, so this is when the storm is passing through the cold front, and the coldest time is going to be summer right across here. Look at this, is not wind chill. This is actual temperatures. You could see -26, -17, -20s, -7 here in central Illinois. I can't see what's there because it's blocking me right there. But -17. So cold, cold, cold air. So please, any snow that falls will stay. And if you're going out somewhere for Christmas skiing, if you're going somewhere outside, please beware, because in these type of conditions, you could get frostbite in less than 15 minutes. So, and that air just dives down south. Look, you can see where the frost reaches all the way down to the coast. Central Florida, it's going to be in the 32 degree line. So that shows you how cold it is, and it pretty much, it's cold air just stays and moderates across the west, but it stays especially across the east coast. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll probably update you one more time on a storm as we get more details, because I forgot to mention one more thing. I want to go to back this and NAM models, because the NAM models are fairly accurate. So they haven't come out yet. It's not enough time for them to come out yet. So you can see pretty much the same as GFS, but there's a lot more snow to the backside of this. So areas like Chicago, according to this, could be getting more snow. Areas like Kansas City, Minneapolis, there's a lot of cities that are in the pretty much in this zone of uncertainty. So definitely keep you guys updated on this, and I'll definitely make at least 2 more videos on a cold. So thank you guys so much for watching. I was going to show you the European model, but it just looks exactly like the GFS, pretty much the same story. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holidays. See you guys in the next episode.